What's up, people? It's your boy Slide. In this video, I'm going to talk about Janet Hubert. Before I speak on her, I'm going to say this. There are some people today who are frustrated, annoyed, and bitter about their life choices. Okay? Some people have the right to be bitter. Okay? When it comes to certain careers, there's an age limit and you don't get many second chances. Okay? When it comes to entertainment, you don't get many second chances. If you want to be an actress or a musician, you don't get many second chances. When it comes to entertainment, you don't know when you will get your break. Some people get their break within a few months. Some people, a few years. And in Hollywood, the younger you are, the better. The thing about Hollywood is people get replaced and forgotten so quickly. People don't understand, like in Hollywood, right? What do you see in Hollywood? What do you see in Hollywood most of the time? You always see these very attractive women, right? Very attractive. If you don't see those same women in those roles at least twice a year, people tend to forget about them real quick. It's show business. Same thing with musicians. You get your break at the most random time. And since Hollywood is so fast-paced and based on connections, if you don't have the right networks, or if you burn bridges with the wrong people, that's the end of your career. There are so many people who have been blacklisted from Hollywood that they are forgotten. You can't even know who they are unless you look them up. Okay? But let me speak on Janet Hubert. I'm going to speak from a different perspective that most people may not understand. Okay? This woman was the original Aunt Viv on Fresh Prince. Season 1, 2, and 3, she did her role. She was very good, very talented. Everyone loved her. In terms of the audience, okay? But the cast members did not like her because she was causing problems. And it depends on who you hear it from. Janet Hubert was a troublemaker. Okay? She'd start issues for no reason, and the cast couldn't handle it no more, and they said it's time to replace her. But because she was so popular on the show, nobody thought she would ever be replaced. Because most of the time, when it comes to television, when people become familiar with a particular character, it's really hard to change them without losing a ratings. Okay? But anyhow, they did. They removed her, got somebody else. Ever since then, Janet Hubert has not been on anything really big or anything important. She hasn't. Apart from Fresh Prince, I cannot tell you anything else she's done that was really popular. Can't. So, for the past couple of years, she had been making videos about Will Smith, about how he's an asshole, and she can't stand the cast members. And, you know, she's done a lot of stuff. Okay? When Jada Pinkett Smith, when she made a video talking about the Oscars or some award show is lacking diversity because Will Smith did not win an award for his movie A Concussion. You know, she made that video about lack of diversity. So Janet Hubert attacked her and called her a hypocrite. That a production company with Will Smith does not hire blacks. I don't know if he does or not. I'm just speaking on what she said. Okay? So, that was one time. Another time she attacked him was when they had a reunion because of the female that played Hillary Banks. She has a charity event. So all the cast members showed up for the event. And I took a picture of it and posted on social media. Janet Hubert did not take too kindly to that, and she made a statement about it. I don't know the exact words. I don't remember the exact word, but she said something about she wishes she never see. She says she has no desire to meet any of those people ever again. Then she made another video a few months ago, I think it was a few months ago, where she talked about, you know, Will Smith again. And this is what she discussed. She discussed that when she tries to like do things, it seems like she can't do certain things because of Will Smith and his wife. You know, she tried to get some like, or she couldn't appear on some like talk shows or other things because they don't want to offend the Smiths. So they can't have her on. And that's what she expressed. She was like, I just can't live my life without people interfering. And now she expressed a lot of frustration in taking that role on Fresh Prince because it has been her downfall. It has been her downfall. Because things didn't work out with Fresh Prince, she can't do certain things. And she's always reminded that she's Aunt Viv. And she doesn't like being called Aunt Viv because she did not leave on good terms. Okay? She did not leave on good terms. So she is trying to just move on with her life. But people won't let her move on because, one, she did the show so well that she has a good fan base. She has a very good fan base. So people, they'll always, talk to her about it, right? Then another thing that gets her annoyed is that people look at her and won't let her move on. I read an interview that she wrote some time ago, and she talked about things she's done. She has done a lot of things, okay, for the community. She's done things for organizations. She's done a lot of different things, but people still keep bringing up Fresh Prince. They still bring it up to her, and that's why she gets annoyed. She's like, I'm just trying to live my life, but people keep bringing that stuff up, and that is why she gets annoyed. I can totally understand where she's coming from. If someone's trying to move on with their life and you keep bringing up the past to them, how can they move forward? Okay? Fresh Prince has been over 25 years. She has done other things with her life, but people keep bringing up Fresh Prince, Fresh Prince, Fresh Prince. Why won't she become bitter? Why won't she become angry? Why won't she become annoyed? So people need to understand this perspective. There are some things she says that is just unwarranted. You can tell she's just trying to start some trouble, okay? But in general, this is the life the average American lives. Because you don't get many second chances. Okay? You heard what I just said. You don't get many second chances. For certain careers, you don't get many second chances. Especially when it comes to Hollywood. Hollywood, you're lucky if you even get one break. There are so many people in Hollywood who failed. So many people who failed in Hollywood. They didn't fail because of lack of talent. It's due to lack of connections or they burned bridges. That's it. That's it. So you have to understand why this woman is frustrated. You have to. Think about it. She's a trained actress. And now her career didn't go nowhere because she did not leave on good terms with Will Smith. And Will Smith is a very popular person in Hollywood. He has power. Will Smith has power in Hollywood. So you need to understand where she's coming from. You have to understand where she's coming from. I'm not saying you have to agree with her. I'm not saying you have to support her, but see it from this perspective. You spent your time training to be an actress. You finally get your big break, and because you did not leave on good terms with one person or one show, your career is now gone. So you have to understand where she's coming from. You don't get second chances. You really don't. Networking is the key to success. There are so many people today who had goals to be something, right? They had goals, they had dreams, but because they annoyed somebody or they weren't on good terms with somebody, that's the end of it. When I say annoy somebody, most people are not going to annoy someone intentionally, okay? But sometimes some people may see you in a different way. But that's just, that's just human nature. There are many people who had chances to be something great. But because they didn't leave on good terms, they got nothing. Or because things didn't go a certain way, it's just, let me backtrack a little bit. Janet Hubert is frustrated because her life went into a different direction because of Fresh Prince. So you need to understand why she's frustrated. I understand it perfectly. She is no saint. Okay? She is no saint. She did probably cause a lot of problems on the set because she's the only one that got removed. But when she tries to move on, it's like she can't move on. And that's what causes a bitterness in some people. They want to move on and live a good life or just do their own thing, but no. Some things they've done in their past will keep on haunting them. So people need to understand why some people are frustrated. And in some cases, it's justified. It doesn't mean people want to hear it. Doesn't mean people need to be around it. But it's understandable in some cases. Let me know what you think. Peace.